Do you want to succeed? Pay attention to the people you listen to. Because in life, there are two main groups of advisors: those who truly guide you and those you should listen to just so you can do the opposite. Yes, the opposite. Let's look at a few types. First, the professional failure. We all know this kind of person. They failed at everything: marriage, business, friendship. But when they speak, it's with the confidence of a Nobel Prize winner. We all have an uncle in the neighborhood or in the family who's been divorced 3 times or is a lifelong bachelor who will confidently tell you, when a woman gets on my nerves, I sleep outside or put her in her place or stop eating her food or stop touching her. Take careful notes of everything he did and never do the same if you want a lasting relationship. 2. The reversed inheritance. There are children who succeed in their relationships simply because they had very bad fathers. They saw their dad insult their mom, drink, slam his fist, and they told themselves, I'm going to do exactly the opposite. I will never be like my father. As a result, they became model husbands, which just goes to show sometimes the worst examples can be the best teachers. 3. The disguised jealous one. Watch out! Not everyone who has succeeded necessarily wants you to succeed too. Some want you to succeed, but not more than they have. You must never reach their level or surpass them. By the way, on that note, during my studies, I was encouraged and helped by a senior to take the hospital internship exam. Not only did I pass that exam, but I was top of my class. That's when that senior started to avoid me, to the point of cutting ties with me. Some people give you advice, but it's either trapped or limited advice. They tell you just enough so you don't think they don't want to help you, but they hide the crucial information that would allow you to reach their level. A generous boss wants you to become independent after working for them. A selfish boss, on the other hand, prefers that you remain their employee forever. 4. The bitter egocentric. Have you ever seen this kind of person? They are walking failures, but never blame themselves for anything. It's always someone else's fault: the government, their ex, their parents, the rain, the neighbor, the neighbor's dog. In short, it's always everything except themselves. Ask for their advice and listen carefully when they speak, but above all, do exactly the opposite of what they did. Otherwise, you'll end up collecting the same failures as they did. 4. The generous soul. These are the real advisors. A generous soul may have failed, but they'll tell you how to avoid the traps they fell into. They're the ones who will say, hey kid, don't do what I did. I dropped out of school and today I regret it. You stick with it. That's a golden person because they want you to succeed like they did, or even go further than they did. Unfortunately, this type of advisor has become rare in our societies. So be careful. The world is full of advisors, but not all of them have a generous soul. Some want to see you fail, others just don't want you to ever succeed more than they did. So, before you listen, ask yourself just one question. Does this person really want my success? And if you have doubts, listen to the advice, then do exactly the opposite. Listen to everyone, analyze the source, only take what lifts you up, and above all, keep your sense of humor. In life, some advisors are just there to show you exactly what not to do.